Hey everyone, welcome to Coffee Date Week 2. Yay! I hope you guys made your videos this week or even wrote a post sharing about life and everything that's going on. Be sure to stick it in the comments below. If you're joining us for the first time this week, welcome. Welcome to Coffee Date. This is just a chance for us to connect virtually each week and share what's on our hearts. Sometimes we'll have specific things that we'll talk about. Sometimes I'll be answering questions that people have left in the comment section about things going on. Sometimes I'll ask you guys a question, and then of course I'll answer how it goes in my house, and just so I can see how it goes in your house. So I hope that you will sit back, enjoy a cup of coffee or tea or a soda, depending on what time you're watching this. And spend time with people. I hope you'll go and watch other people's videos and get to know them and leave comments. And this is just such a great way to build community. And that's really something that I've always loved about the blogging space and the online space, is just being able to do that, to build community. So with that being said, if you're joining me for coffee, we'd be drinking out of our Anthropologie mugs. We probably would be talking about how I can't find my nail polish remover, so all my nails are chipped, so pardon the fact that they look terrible. But we'd be enjoying a hot cup of coffee, which is the best way to start the day, right? So last week, I had somebody leave a comment asking about my workout and fitness journey, and it's been a while since I've given an update, so I was going to go ahead and answer some of her questions, and then I want to hear from you guys next week. Maybe tell me, what do you guys do? Are you working out? How's it been for you? Because let me tell you guys, the journey is really hard. When I first started working out I think it's been almost 3 years ago, I had a group of friends that would kind of drag me there every day. And they'd be like, you're in pain, who cares? Take 2 ibuprofen and let's go and do this. And so it's a lot easier. Now I don't really have that same workout community built in. So it does take a little bit more motivation for me to get to the gym. Although I will say that I do love working out. When I started my fitness journey 3 years ago, I was going to an outdoor boot camp, which I loved. In that first year, I lost about 12 or 13 inches off my body from head to toe. I would say one of the hardest things I've ever learned is that you may feel like you're shedding inches, which is awesome, but it may not reflect on the scale because muscle weighs more than fat does. And so you might be leaning and you might be getting stronger, so your scale you have to look at your clothes for to understand the results of your workout versus your scale. So I will tell you that I can't remember the last time I stepped on a scale. I try not to. I go by how my clothes fit. A couple weeks ago, I bought a size smaller in some skinny jeans. That always makes me feel good, so I go based on that. So let's talk a little bit about my workout. I love to work out in the morning. So I usually get up, put on my workout clothes, get the kids ready for school, take them to school, and then I go straight to workout. So I like to do a class, or sometimes I'll go boxing. But I love to start the day working out because it releases endorphins. Endorphins make you happy. I feel like it's a great way for me to clear my head first thing in the morning and just really be focused and prep for my day, because a lot of times there's so many facets to it, between Pollinate and the kids and the blog and then also the house remodel. It's a lot of details to remember during the day, so that helps me. Then one of the questions that was asked last week was about any supplements or anything that I use when I work out. So I was going to share some of that stuff with you. So in the morning, as I'm getting ready, I don't usually drink coffee before I work out because I do some pretty hardcore workouts, so I will throw it up, or it'll give me acid reflux. So I get about 15 ounces of water, and in it I put this, which is a company called Motivate, and it's called Burn, and this is a fat-burning supplement. It's a powder that it goes in there and helps me. It's basically like a coffee replacement, let's get real. And then I also take this, which is a clean energy. It's by Clean Energy. It boosts your metabolism and increases weight loss. So basically, it's just to maximize my workout. So like when I am working out, I'm burning all the fat. And then I also use this by Body Fuse. It's a BCAA. It's basically to make sure that your muscle tissue doesn't break down. So a lot of times when you're working out, you're really like taxing your muscles, like kind of stretching them and breaking them, and so you need to protect them. So that's what this does, is it protects your muscles while you're working out and make sure that your body's it works in conjunction with the other two things I shared, where it's like your body is just breaking down fat cells and not muscle tissue at the same time. So I usually put that in I have a thing and I shake it up and I add some ice to it, and I try and drink most of that before I get to my workout so that the coffee replacement kicks in and gives me some energy so I can really push during my workout. And then I'll usually drink the rest during my workout, and a lot of times I'll refill water, because that 30-45 minutes, it's a lot on your body. So you have to make sure you're drinking water, but not too much water and not too quickly. Then when I come home from workout, I drink, I have a protein drink that I make, and I will usually make this in the morning, and then sometimes I'll make it in the afternoon or like later at night, because I tend to stay up really late. So then if we eat at 6, I'm hungry again at 9 or 9:30. So the protein shake's a really great way for me to get what I need in my system. So I go to bed full, but it's not food. So this is another Motivate product. It's a protein powder. I picked this one. It was recommended based on the fact that it's high in protein and low in sugars and low in calories. So, and I have the vanilla one. I mean, really, it's really hard to find a protein powder that you really, really like. And I've tried a few, and the ones that I will not lie to you, the ones that taste better are the ones that are higher in sugar, but you really don't want all that sugar intake, especially after you've been working out. So anyways, that's a little bit about what I do now that I've rambled on for way longer than normal. But if you were having coffee with me, tell me a little bit more about what's going on with you. What's going on in your life? What are you up to? Are you coming to California anytime soon so we can do coffee in real life? Because that would be super fun. And then next week, so let's talk about organization next week. How do you stay organized? Do you use a planner? What kind of planner do you use? Is it efficient? Let's talk about it. Work-life balance, babes. Let's talk about it. All right, guys, I hope you have an awesome week. Thank you again for joining me for Coffee Date. I was so excited. Literally, it made my week by how excited you guys were about Coffee Date. So I will chat with you all soon. See you next week. Bye, guys.